Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning everyone. I am Ahmad Mikdad bin Roslim from COS SAP. As a director of my Venture.com travel agency, I would like to give some information and suggestion about service cost per head to be imposed to the customer. Service costs including accommodation, transportation, food and beverage. We have to refer the schedule of the visit. It is from 2nd to 7 August. The cost should cover accommodation, transportation, and meals per day. From that, we can figure out cost per day times 6 days. So I need to know the cost of accommodation, transportation, and meals before we can impose the service on customer. I need all the information from travel consultant, tour guide, and leisure coordinator before can sum up the cost per head for our customer.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nur Atira binti Hashampan. So I as a travel consultant will tell you about my duties and responsibility. First, I have been informed that tourist season we need to handle is located at Melaka. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, as a travel consultant, I have two things to handle, which is booking the accommodation and the transportation. As a travel consultant, I will book the accommodation. There are many types of accommodation, which is luxury hotel, a small luxury hotel or 5-star hotel. But I will choose the luxury hotel for our client. The hotel known as Ecotoria Melaka. It is located at Bandar Hilir Melaka. I choose this hotel because it has the advantage of its prime location. The hotel was nearby a shopping mall, Dataran Pahlawan, and Melaka Parade, as well as the crowd of favorite Jongkor Walk, which is 10-minute walk away. Thus, it will be easy for our client to buy their need anytime they want. I also already surveyed this hotel and it's quite perfect and also have a positive feedback from the other customer. This hotel also provide an elegant room which is offer a mini bar and a spa bed. This hotel also provide the sleeper, a refrigerator, and a private bedroom with the head dryer. To add to that, certain unit also offer the view of sea. So for our client who want to release their attention, they can choose this one. The cost for the accommodation is RM 500 per day. About the transportation, I will prefer our client to go with the bus. This is because bus is the most cheapest, fastest, and the most convenient option, more than car, taxi, and so on. I prefer they go with the Perdana Express. This is because I already made a survey for this bus. I will make sure this bus are in a good condition. For instance, the aircon is going well. The aircon in bus always can be adjusted, so our client do not have to sit in their winter jacket for all the time. It's all about being comfortable during the trip. It's about being comfortable and relaxed during the trip. To add to that, the bus also has a comfortable seat. People can adjust their seat as much as they want, so they will feel comfortable during the trip. Last but not least, the cost for this transportation is RM 100 per trip. So personally, I think this price is so affordable for our client, and I'm sure they will satisfied with the package that we provide. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Afifah Shahira binti Ahmad Zaini. So I'm as your tour guide. Okay, so I will talk about our travel planning destination in Malacca. On 2 August, the activity that to be carried out is to visit a Jongkor Walk, or better known as Chinatown, which is the oldest in Malaysia. And it is one of the few Chinatowns in the world located within an UNESCO World Heritage Site. So on the next day, on the following day of 3rd August, the destination is visiting the Historic Maritime Museum, which is Narbida Square, and Menara Tamisari, which is the first and only gyro tower in Malaysia so far. So in 4 August, we will be conducting sightseeing activities and bathing at Asaha Waterfall. After that, the next destination is to visit on the Tengkara Mosque. On 5th August, the activity was to visit the Water Recreation Center, Chin Chin Extreme Theme Park. Here, tourists can enjoy the beauty of the lake, which will be a wonderful experience for them. After that, the next destination on the same day is to visit World's Bee Museum. The tourists can learn a lot about bees and apiculture and buy some delicious and unhealthy honey products. On 6th August, we will take tourists visiting Malacca River. Here, tourists can experience an exciting cruise experience. After that, our schedule is to go to decorated trishaw ride. Yeah, this will be an interesting experience for those who never ride the trishaw. Next, the destination that will be held on 7 August, it is the last day. We are visiting places that have interesting views, that namely Malacca Botanical Garden and Malacca Butterfly Garden. In this place, tourists can take interesting pictures with beautiful view. After finish enjoying the view, the last destination is Samudra Square, where tourists can shopping or buy a present for themselves. So the total of the destination is only RM 160 for per head. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Fashana Atila binti Cik Hussein. I, as a LISA coordinator, have done some research related for this food and revenge. I have 3 points here. My first point, I would like to recommend for the breakfast. We can try to go to Kellen Art Cafe. I recommend this cafe for the coffee lover. At Kellen Art Cafe, we can taste the tea type of the coffee that's available around Malaysia. This coffee will be served according to our taste, either it's hot or cool coffee. In addition, we can enjoy the hot coffee while enjoying the scenery around the coffee cafe. For those who don't like coffee and prefer to eat a little heavy food, they can try to go to restaurant Roti Canai Kayu Arang. It's located about 15 minutes in Melaka City. The special of this Roti Canai is the Roti Canai is baked on charcoal stove and not on gas stove. My second point is for the lunch. Usually we need more energy to visit the tourist area in Melaka. So I would like to suggest to go to Nasi Biryani Haji Tambi. We only pay for the side of dishes, and for your information, the rice is free. This also can save our budget. Besides, we can also go to Cendol Kampung Hulu. Nowadays, the weather are so hot for the afternoon. The cendol, it will make us tasty. So I would like to suggest to try this cendol because this cendol is so different. The method of making it different using frozen coconut meat. My last point is for dinner, I would like to suggest to go to hot chicken chop. For those who don't like to eat heavy food for dinner, I prefer to go to and prefer more to Western food. They can try this at there. Not just only a chicken chop. It's also have spaghetti, chicken arrabbiata, and steak. For the drink, we can try to go to Big Block of Ice. At the Big Block of Ice, not just only Milo Ice Kepak, it's also ice mocha and so on. I think this budget will be at 60 ringgit Malaysia per head. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
All right. Now, according to the feedback that we have, I conclude here that the cost per head to be imposed on customer. For the accommodation, we charge a person 500 ringgit per day. For the transportation, we charge 100 per day. So it is up to the customer to choose the destination. We offer only 6 trips for the whole 6 day. Meanwhile, for the meals throughout the 6 day will be 360 ringgit per head. The customer will have 6 days for the vacation. The total of cost per head times 6 days 3,660 ringgit. Do you have any question before we adjourn our meeting?
No.
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 Okay, thank you everyone. I hope you can give the best service to our customer. That's all for us. Thank you.